What if I told you that some provinces in Canada are currently seeing more violence than some of the most dangerous states in America? Sounds crazy, since you probably think of Canada as a friendly, safe, and peaceful country, as it's advertised to be. While that used to be true, Canada's crime rate is about to rise for the fourth year in a row, revealing a dark reality most people don't talk about. And trust me, you wouldn't even expect some of the provinces on this list to even appear on this list. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous provinces in Canada. Wait, before we dive into the list, let me quickly explain how Canada's Crime Severity Index, or CSI, works. Basically, every type of crime is given a weight based on how serious it is. The more serious, the higher. So a murder would get a much higher weight than drug possession. Oh, and the weight is based on things like how often people go to jail for that crime and how long their sentences are. So CSI's score is pretty legit. Got it? Good. Let's begin. Number 10, Nova Scotia. While often known for its scenic coastlines and peaceful towns, Nova Scotia was an extremely safe province for a long time, but recently it's been facing some trouble. While still a generally safe province, it's important to note that Nova Scotia's crime rate continues to climb, roughly 1.5% higher than Canada's national average. This marks the third consecutive year that Nova Scotia has exceeded the national crime rate. This is mainly due to crime increasing in the capital, Halifax. On the bright side, Nova Scotia's Crime Severity Index was around 75, which is actually pretty good in the grand scheme of things. But this could get quickly worse if crime trends continue. Number 9, New Brunswick. This province is famous for its stunning Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides in the world, but also home to one of the highest crime rates increases in recent years. New Brunswick has a CSI of 86.12, which is a shocking 25% increase over the past 5 years. This significant rise of crime is alarming, especially when you consider that there were approximately 1,800 violent crimes per 100,000 residents. Despite the province's efforts to hire a bigger police force, the root cause of the crime remains unknown. While the beauty of New Brunswick is undeniable, the escalating crime rates raise concerns about safety in this picturesque province. Number 8, Newfoundland and Labrador. Celebrated for its breathtaking coastal views, vibrant culture, and friendly communities. With its stunning fjords, charming fishing villages, and rich history, it's no wonder this province captures the hearts of many. Unfortunately, its legacy is at risk. With the Crime Severity Index hovering over the national average, it comes in at 86.29, which is actually extremely close to New Brunswick's score. Like its neighbor, Newfoundland and Labrador has seen approximately 1,800 violent crimes per 100,000 residents. While the overall crime rate seems to be slowing down in recent years, the province continues to grapple with rising rates of violent crime. Drug-related crimes have also become a significant concern, as the province faces challenges related to substance abuse and trafficking. This issue is part of a broader national crisis affecting many regions in Canada. Additionally, youth crime has been a focus of concern, with reports indicating that young people are sometimes involved in petty thefts and vandalism. Looks like parents need to bring back the belt in this province. Number 7, Alberta. Found in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, Alberta is known for its stunning landscapes and thriving economy. However, it also faces significant challenges with crime. With a Crime Severity Index of 103, Alberta's crime rate is notably higher than the national average and much higher than the previous provinces in this list. One of the key issues in Alberta is gang-related violence. The province has seen an alarming rise in organized crime, especially in urban centers like Calgary and Edmonton, where gangs often engage in turf wars over drug distribution and other illicit activities. In addition to violent crime, Alberta grapples with property crimes, particularly theft and break-ins. This trend can be partly attributed to economic factors, such as job losses in the oil and gas sector, which have led some individuals to resort to crime for financial reasons. Despite the challenges, Alberta is home to resilient communities working together to create safer environments. With ongoing community efforts and public awareness campaigns, there is hope for a brighter future, where the province's natural beauty and vibrant culture can thrive alongside the well-being of its residents. Number 6. British Columbia. British Columbia, famed for its stunning mountains, breathtaking coastline, and nice weather, is often called the most beautiful place in Canada. However, it faces a serious issue with crime, which is a huge shame for such a gorgeous province. With a crime severity index of 104, British Columbia's crime rate is among the highest in the country. A significant concern is the city of Kamloops, which has been labeled the most dangerous city in all of Canada. This reputation stems from a combination of high property crime rates and violent incidents, often linked to issues such as homelessness, addiction, and economic struggles. Kamloops has been grappling with these challenges, leading to increased tensions and safety concerns among residents. Additionally, British Columbia has seen a rise in property crimes, including theft and break-ins. This increase can be partially attributed to rising housing costs and economic pressures, which may lead some individuals to resort to crime as a means of survival. Hopefully, we see changes that will lead to a safer environment in this province so that people can fully enjoy the beauty and charm of British Columbia, because it truly is incredible. Number 5. Manitoba. Manitoba, often recognized for its vast prairies, stunning lakes, and wide range of cultural heritage, has unfortunately earned a notorious reputation as the murder capital of Canada. With a staggering crime severity index of 145, it significantly outpaces other provinces when it comes to violent crime. Take a look at these graphs displaying the robbery and homicide rates in the capital city, Winnipeg. The numbers easily topple any other big city in Canada, which is one of the worst statistics to be known for. The violent crime rate is mainly due to significant homeless population, particularly in downtown areas, where social issues, including addiction and mental health struggles, contribute to increased crime. Public transportation in Manitoba has also faced scrutiny, with reports of attacks and incidents occurring on buses and in transit stations, making it an area of concern for residents and commuters alike. These issues highlight a broader problem of safety and security that the community is dealing with. While these statistics paint a grim picture, there is a silver lining. Many organizations and local government initiatives are working tirelessly to improve conditions, address homelessness, and enhance public safety. Unfortunately, the reality is that despite these efforts, Manitoba's future is not looking bright, and a lot more work is needed to bring these numbers down. Number 4. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan continues the trend of crime in the prairies alongside Manitoba with a crime severity index of 153. Saskatchewan boasts a thriving arts and culture scene. The province is home to various festivals celebrating Indigenous heritage, music, and visual arts, fostering a sense of pride among its residents. Despite its best efforts of having interesting events, the truth is the province deals with a ton of crime. This affects Saskatchewan very negatively because it's cheap to live there. But at this point, it may not be worth risking your life to save some money. The statistics reveal a concerning trend. It faces significant economic disparities, with some communities experiencing high levels of poverty and unemployment. The lack of economic opportunities can lead to desperation, resulting in increased crime rates. For instance, towns like Prince Albert have struggled with high unemployment, which has been linked to higher property crime rate. It's been a tough problem to address, especially since this province is known for its low cost of living, contradicting the economic-related crimes. Number 3. Yukon. As we move further north, we find ourselves in Yukon. This unique territory offers breathtaking views of the northern lights, majestic mountain ranges, and a plethora of outdoor activities. Unfortunately, it also has one of the highest crime severity index levels in Canada, soaring to 218. This is a stark contrast to the national average and raises concerns about safety in this otherwise breathtaking region. Just last year, Yukon reported a CSI that significantly surpasses the national average, indicating a troubling rise in criminal activity. The territory has experienced challenges with violent crimes, with roughly 2,200 violent offenses per 100,000 residents. The increase in crime can be attributed to several factors unique to the region. Yukon's remote location can contribute to higher crime rates. The vast distances between communities make law enforcement challenging, leading to slower response times and less visible police presence. On top of that, the territory has limited access to social services, mental health resources, and rehabilitation programs. This lack of support can leave vulnerable individuals without the help they need, potentially leading to criminal behavior. Number 2. Nunavut. Nunavut, the northernmost territory in Canada, known for its interesting lifestyle, rich Inuit culture, and unique wildlife, is no stranger to crime. This territory, along with its crime, often goes under the radar, but statistics show it to be on par with some of the most violent states in America. Nunavut also faces significant challenges regarding safety and security, with a staggering crime severity index of 429, nearly double that of Yukon. This alarming statistic highlights serious concerns about crime in this remote region, overshadowing its stunning natural beauty. The legacy of colonialism and the residential school system has left lasting scars on Indigenous communities in Nunavut. Issues of intergenerational trauma can lead to higher crime rates as individuals and families struggle to cope with the impacts of historical injustices. Additionally, there are ongoing challenges with alcohol and drug abuse in Nunavut. Substance abuse is linked to increased rates of violence, property crime, and domestic disputes, significantly impacting community safety. These problems get much worse when paired with the lack of resources offered in Nunavut due to having small communities and not much attention. Number 1. Northwest Territories. Taking the top spot is the Northwest Territories, which faces the most significant challenges regarding crime in Canada. With an astonishing crime severity index of 473, it stands out as having the highest crime rate compared to any other province or territory in the country. This alarming statistic sheds light on the pressing safety issues that residents confront daily, overshadowing the love it should receive for sharing some of the most iconic history in Canadian history. From what you have heard, this territory is famous for its extreme seasonal changes, including the midnight sun in summer and breathtaking views of the aurora borealis in winter. However, the chances are high that you probably never heard that the crime rate is this bad. The high crime rate correlates with a significant number of violent crime incidents, estimated at 3,900 occurrences per 100,000 residents, which is truly shocking. Due to the remote location of the Northwest Territories and limited help it receives from the rest of Canada, it faces a complex range of challenges contributing to its high crime rate, with no sign of slowing down. One of the key issues is the vast and sparsely populated landscape, where the extreme remoteness of many communities limits access to infrastructure, healthcare, and education, creating gaps in essential services. Another significant factor is the high cost of living, particularly for food and basic necessities. The expense of maintaining a decent quality of life in such a remote area often leads to financial stress, pushing some individuals toward illegal activities out of desperation. Additionally, the challenging climate of the Northwest Territories plays a role. Harsh winters and long periods of darkness can lead to seasonal depression and mental health struggles, which are linked to higher rates of substance abuse and crime. The harsh reality casts a shadow over the hopes for this territory's future. While there is potential for change, the current situation suggests that without substantial intervention and support, the outlook for reducing crime and creating a safer environment remains grim. It's clear that while Canada is often celebrated for its friendly image and stunning landscapes, the reality of rising crime rates paints a different picture. If you found this video insightful and want to explore more about the challenges of living in Canada, check out my video on 7 reasons to leave Canada now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.